What makes Philly unique is Philly's been an HMO market forever, which is, I all the time agents say to me, Ray, we're going to lead with the PPO. I'm like, no, you have to understand, people in Philadelphia absolutely are HMO centric. It's always been there. It's been part of the DNA of coverage there for years. And so, that's quite different from what we've seen on the Aetna platform over the years.
Good morning, insurance agents of the senior market. Welcome back to another episode of Near and Far. So pleased to be joined by Don Mazza, Senior Director of Sales for the Keystone market with Aetna. So we were having a meeting and I said to Don, hey, let's just go sit in the studio and let's kind of play with all the toys, and you were game. So thanks for being willing.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for having us here today on site, which is fantastic, and what a great idea. It's phenomenal that we finally get out of the house, get to see each other, spend some time together, face to face.
Yeah, well, I mean,
super exciting.
Yeah, during COVID, we had done that episode with Chris as well about the virtual vendor fair, where your faces were on the screens. Like, I mean, you guys were looking strong there, but it's so much better to be in person.
Absolutely, time to hone my skills face to face again, which is. Shouldn't be too challenging, I don't think.
Yeah, but
it should all come back to me pretty quick.
Yeah, I know it's been weird for me going to the grocery store and seeing people without masks, and I'm rolling around without a mask, and it's probably got to be similar for our agents, who have been wearing masks with all these appointments, and they're trying to read sales cues like this, and now they're able to see people's faces again.
Yeah, everyone seems to be invigorated. Agents as a whole really struggled. I mean, it was a difficult time for them, and we did all we could to help them through that. But yeah, mentally, and everyone's just seemingly ready to go again, and we're looking forward to that. Absolutely.
Yeah. All right. Well, speaking about being ready to go,
yeah.
I got three questions for you that I think can really give a lot of value for the agents. So let's get to it. So Don, first question is, you've had a lot of experience working in the Philadelphia market.
Yes.
That's been a big focus for us over the course of the last 12 to 18 months. We've really been investing significant resources and energy towards Philadelphia. But I'm interested in your perspective, just from your experience there. What makes Philadelphia a really unique Medicare Advantage market versus some of the other places that you've operated?
Yeah, it's interesting. I know everyone always thinks that when they think of Aetna, they think PPO, right? And what makes Philly unique is Philly's been an HMO market forever, which is, all the time agents say to me, Ray, we're going to lead with the PPO. I'm like, no, you have to understand, people in Philadelphia absolutely are HMO centric. It's always been there. It's been part of the DNA of coverage there for years. And so, that's quite different from what we've seen on the Aetna platform over the years. And honestly, the biggest difference and what makes it so unique is the people that you serve there. They're determined, they're creative, super loyal, love a consistent winner. And so when they look for a partner, they're looking for someone that delivers all those same things. It has to represent what they believe in. Yeah. And so if you're not able to deliver a full portfolio down there, because you think about it, you've got multiple socioeconomic situations going on in the 5 counties. It's a hugely diverse audience down there. And if you don't really have something to meet each of those needs, it's really difficult to survive in Philadelphia. So you've got to be an agent that has great MA option, DSNP savvy, PDP, Med Sup, good ancillary lines that you can really serve your clients. They're looking for that. They want people to deliver to them, really the ability to meet their socioeconomic needs. So it's very different. I see some of my markets where it's very PPO heavy, very just focused on the coverage only. The people in Philadelphia, they want to be with a winner. They want consistency. It makes it really unique. You got to bring your A+ game every single day down there. Dare I say the people of Philadelphia tend to know more than we do when we walk in those doors, which is always a challenge. And so you got to be prepared. Having a full portfolio down there is really key, and really helps you, survive down there.
Well, and good point on the Philadelphia consumer. They are the epitome of a particular phrase I learned from my good friend Tessa Rado. And Tessa used to say all the time, I may not always be right, but I'm going to be certain. And And that
I love it.
That really to me typifies the Philadelphia consumer, where they may not be right, but whatever they believe, they're certain that that's the case.
Absolutely, and you got to have an answer for them.
Yeah.
You got to have an answer for them. So, we've been fortunate at Aetna. Our commercial presence down there has been strong for over 20 years. We've been able to stabilize our costs and our unit structure down there, and we can now deliver a portfolio that really is aligned with the demeanor and the passion of the folks down in Philadelphia. And I think that's what makes us unique. It makes the market unique. And, you got to be all in. Super competitive down there. But again, if you have a full portfolio, you're going to win in Philadelphia.
Yeah. Well, and specific to talking about Philadelphia consumers looking for a proven winner, it is a very brand-centric market. You don't get Scarecrow Mutual Medicare Advantage plan, coming into that area, and all of a sudden, like, boom, they're having a 10,000 app AEP. It is
happen.
There is a lot of distrust for non-brand names. That you get outside of kind of your Blue Cross and Blue Shield and your other big time national carriers. There's not a lot of receptivity to that, and I've seen that really typified in Philadelphia as opposed to other markets.
Absolutely, loyalty to the long-standing presence of whether it's a carrier, whether it's a grocery chain, whether it's a team. Very loyal, love the consistency, and It's hard to get an audience when you're new in Philadelphia. Look, I've heard many people say it over time. Philadelphia is the place that good MA plans go to die. So you got to be great down there, and if you're not, you got a pretty short shelf life. Yeah,
for sure. So we've got AEP right around the corner, and specific to that, Josh had just done last week a tremendous series called Shark Week. Where 5 separate episodes on AEP preparation. Hey, if you didn't get a chance to check out Shark Week, go back to our YouTube channel. We've got a playlist set up where you can watch all 5 of those episodes together and really get yourself ready for this upcoming AEP, so you're ready to dominate. So if you were a field agent, you were making your money, like generating leads, doing referrals, doing events. If that was your business, what would you be doing today to be getting ready for AEP and to really hit it out of the park starting 10/1?
Yeah, I've been in this business a long time, and agents start early. Don't wait. I realize, hey, AEP may seem like it's far away. It is July. So, get that AHIP and that certification. Get those done now. Don't wait. Use that as an opportunity to get that out of the way, and then focus on what does your upline have available for you for your agent earning potential. Understand that really early out of the gate. Then also, next in line is get to those market-specific trainings the carriers have. Understand what's out there for your clients. Understand what you can do. So when you do the needs analysis, you truly feel comfortable doing that for your client. And most importantly, pay attention to your current membership right now. Absolutely do it right now. Start to come up with a plan of attack with your upline in regards to what are you going to do to hold on to those folks? What are you going to do to help those folks help you get more business? Because it really does start with them. And so it's not too early to plan. The best plan of attack for right now is to get these things done early. Go into September with all of those things finished and completed. It'll be amazing how much you can get a quicker start that way as an agent, and really chart your path to have a great AEP right out of the gate. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah,
and that's a good point about understanding what your current membership is, and kind of where they're situated. We had talked on an episode, I think we had done it a while back, sure, about how to best manage your book of business. And one of the key points we talked about was if you're an agent and the senior market is a significant portion of your business, that if you can't very quickly access, okay, here are my 50 members on the Advanture Gold HMO. Here are my 35 members on the United Healthcare Plan 3. Here's my 25 members on the Humana Gold Plan. Like if you don't know that, it really puts you behind the 8 ball, because as product details start to filter out late July, early August, if there's a plan that seemingly is in trouble, and you've got members at risk, if you don't know who those members are, and it's just like, okay, well, I'm going to call Bobby, then I'm going to call Susie, then I'm going to call Laverne, then I'm going to call Kathleen, and eventually I'll get to them all. you need to be hitting your members in at-risk plans early in AEP, because if you're not getting them till the 3rd or 4th week of October, they could have switched already.
They're going to be gone. And, it's unfortunate. One of the phenomena we've watched over the last 2 years, 2 seasons is, our agents' books really being attacked. And it's why I'm emphasizing, really understand.
It's Joe Namath attacking them.
It is, right?
It's Joe Namath in the call centers.
Absolutely. And so, understand, like you said, understand what your client base is, understand what they have, really have a plan of attack for them. And it's amazing, to having that plan of attack for your current book, it's ultimately going to build the intelligence you need to be ready for your new opportunity.
Yeah.
And so, I implore the agents to really focus on their current book early and often in the summer. It really does build up to success in other avenues that they're going to work on for the AEP.
Yeah, for sure. All right, so here's what I'm going to close out with. Like, this is always one of my favorite questions to ask Medicare professionals, because we get such a wide range of answers to this. This is one of my favorite things. So you're talking to a newer Medicare sales agent, okay? He's been working in the business for about a year, getting their feet under him, really starting to get it going. And they come to you and they say, Don, what is the single best sales tip that you can pass along to me? So I would ask you, if I am that Medicare sales agent, I'm just getting started in the business, and I'm asking you, Don, give me your best thing. Like, what is your gold sales tip that you've got? What is it?
For a new agent, embrace buyer preferences today. Business is being done differently than it ever has been before. Social media and digital is not on the uprise. It is here. It is really a new way to do business. Align yourself with a partner that can get you in the space of social media, digital, and really truly understanding what the current buyer preferences are. Face to face, people love relationships. The facts are, over 70% of the people still want to buy from someone, but you got to be able to find them. So really find a partner that can help you, be able to attack the new buyer preferences. And, that's hard to do, because, hey, it's easy to get on Facebook, see what your friends and family are doing, right? But how do you use that to maximize your opportunity? And agents really need to pay attention to the way things are already here and where they're going, and a lot less on some of the older traditional styles of gaining business. So embrace where we are today in the world. It will serve you well. Yeah.
Well, one of Brian Adams, the CEO of Integrity, one of his favorite phrases that he uses in conversations we'll have all the time is meet consumers where they want to be met.
Absolutely.
And that I think keys to that. And that's a big reason why on not just episodes that we've shot for Near and Far, but in all of our phone conversations with our agents, we're saying to them, what is your digital footprint? What does that look like? Do you have a website? Do you have a Facebook page? Not you, Bob Smith, but Bob Smith Insurance. Like, are you engaged? Not just for even trying to find prospects, engaging with your existing members. It's so important, and there is absolutely still a place for direct mail leads. Like there definitely is, but in an agent today, you've got to be out multimedia, including digital presence. Facebook being, I think, the biggest part of that. Knowing how many consumers over the age of 65 utilize it, but if to your point, it's not like digital footprint is coming; it has been here. So it's so important. That's a great tip.
Yeah, you want to be the face of Medicare. You want people to look at you and say, "That's who I'm going to go to." And so, how do you do that? How do you expand and that scope? Yeah, digital, and the things that your agency can bring to them. So. Yeah, we talk about with our staff all the time. Let's promote, our agents becoming the face of Medicare in the area they live. I know it sounds pretty simple, but it's not done enough by the agents that we work with.
No, that's a great tip. So, Don, thank you so much for
Bill,
agreeing.
It's great seeing you. I appreciate this.
Yeah, and it's so great to be back face to face.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So, thank you for joining us this morning. We will be back with you next time bright and early at 7 a.m. This has been Don. I'm Bill, and this has been Near and Far. We'll see you soon.